İyi geldi. Şey yapmayın ama herkes de var ya, şey yapmayın. Dur ha, ne diyordunuz? Karakter uzuv kırma. Nereden o uzuv dediğiniz şey ya? Uzuv. Bunda değil. Uzuv kopması. Ha, ayarlardan. Nerede, oynanışta mı? Yo. Nerede? Grafikte mi? Ayna ışın izleme. Yo, göremedim. Şu hareket bunaklığını kapatacağım ya. Göremedim oğlum. Oynanış mı? Oğlum yalan söylemeyin lan. Oğlum yalan söylemeyin, öyle bir şey yok lan. Oğlum açık olsun ya, böyle bir çıplaklık falan da yok ki burada oğlum. Bizde niye yok amına koyayım ya? Arayüzde mi? Yo. Şu galiba lan, hasar değerlerinin hasarın gerçekleştiği nokta değil de hedefin üstünde gösterilmesini sağla. Bu galiba. Şaka mı? Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Yok baba, başka da yok bir yerde yani. Ya bunu nereden sallamış olabilirsiniz? Kimde gördüğünüzde salladınız bunu, anlamadım ki. Her şeyi gösterdin. Böyle katanayla gezelim. Oğlum bunları ben nasıl şeyime koyacağım ya?
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
When danger lurks,
Şehre bakalım. Devriye memurları. Videoda gelişmiş de diyor. Dur. Vallahi takıntı ettim şimdi. Baba videoda yok böyle bir şey. İki kere alta bas. PS5 koluna uzun kapa. Oğlum modlar yazsanıza lan bir. Allah Allah. Size senze lan. Ya devam et. Var mı öyle bir şey baba? Açalım, kopma mopma bir şey varsa. Seste mi? Ya sesten az olsun, amına koyayım sizi. Lan seste olur mu? Gelmedi ya, boş ver. Boş ver baba, aşık kalsın istiyorum ben. Seni var ya öldürürüm ha. Böyle dayı yürümesi değil.
Oh no no no.
Uy dövüş. Gel atalım.
How you like my new punching bag? Just
Ya
gave
bir
me a
dur, neyse geleceğim sana, geleceğim. Geleceğim sana, geleceğim de. Birazdan geleceğim. Birazdan geleceğim baba.
The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story
Atmosfer güzel ya.
The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation.
Üçüncü şahsa nereden geçiyoruz lan üçüncü şahsa?
Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Dashi Parade.
C de değil.
From all of us at WNS News, we wish you a safe and fun.
Bura ne lan? Market. Ha, yemek falan. Tamam. Oo, tamam. Oo, Jackie. Ne yapıyorsun lan?
Man of the hour. Jeez, took you long enough. Worked up an appetite just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens
Sistem arızası diyor baba.
I bagged us a sweet ass J.O.
Size de ver lan ecik bir şey.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that he's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated coop.
Dexter Deshawn. What's the latest spec on him? I know you got info to spill.
He's been off the grid for about 2 years. Word on the street was took a little vacay.
2 years? That's exile, not a vacation. What was he up to?
Guessing he shoved pizzas in his mouth while jerking off the hardcore virtues.
Diğer yayıncılar ne oynuyor bu arada? Ne olarak başladı? Merak ettim. Herkesten takip edin arkadaşlar bu arada. Herkes de ayrı ilerliyor olacak yani.
Trading your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us
Nomad.
up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. Come on.
Ha, bak Jackie yine kendinden emin baba.
Am I right?
Sure, Jack.
Sana ne?
Whatever you say.
Yo, ben senden izleyeceğim lan, tamam lan. Ben Pelin ablayı izliyorum baştan beri, biz ne oynuyoruz? Oğlum ben anlamadım ki, bizdeki oyun başka bir şey oldu ya. Ya niye böyle bir şey oldu, ben çözemedim ki.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior
Bu
wants to tell you
şirketten de
everything
başlayamadık.
himself.
Yine amına koyayım şehre düştük, biz anlamadım yani.
No pressure, but his whole deal is riding on you now, I say.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Oh,
Dex
says
nereden
to
şimdi
check
çıktı?
you. Talk to you.
Ben gezginlerden aldım arkadaşlar. Oradan
Look,
indirdim
V,
de.
it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers.
Tamam,
Don't get me
anladım.
wrong.
Dex önemli
Don't got
biri.
nothing
Tamam.
against the Padre or Wakako, but
Anladım.
Dex is in a league of his own.
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at the landfill.
Ha.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno.
İyi doydum
Watch
aman
wheels.
aman.
Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust off with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack.
Eyvallah. Aa, arabamızı da aldık.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
İleride arabamızı falan satın alabiliyoruz mu? Otobüs mü bekliyorsunuz lan? Bu araba benim de.
First stop. Ripper Duck. And Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate. I was supposed to stop by Vic's
Onu
anyhow.
satayım.
I got a date. Yeah, Miss D.
You don't say.
Oo güzel lan.
She's so sweet.
Kapat bir arabanın sesini duyalım bir ya.
Really
Başımız
gets
çatladı.
me, you know.
Amına koyayım arabayı.
This is it.
Tamam
Come
bunu
on, V.
çözeriz. Bunu öğreneceğiz
Find
de.
me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
Oğlum şehir ne kadar kalabalık lan.
For your eyes do not belong to you, or rather,
Ferit'in PC GG mi? Nasıl lan GG? Ne oldu oğlum?
Hey V.
Selam.
Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
You look pleased.
Because I am. Always.
Silah var elinde dur. Anam benim de kedim var biliyor musun?
Vicky, spry as ever you.
Siber donanımı çok tehlikeli. Yalnızca donanımlı ve uzman tarafından gerçekten yani siber Nice City'de siber donanım gelişmesine ve siber kasaba listen ağzından sibernetik geçeş ve yeni kabiliyetin tadını çıkar.
Ripper, it's good to see you.
Oğlum çok detaylı ya.
Good to see you too, Lee.
Ne izliyor lan o dövüş müydü?
What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig, had to jack into a client's neurosocket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a
Bize
flash.
güzel bir şeyler yap
Nice
hocam
that.
ya.
How are things?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Jari'inde mi GG? Kemal bir dokun. Neye lan?
Need some new kit, but
Dur geliştirme istiyorum. Neye dokun? Yo hiçbir şey yok. Hiçbir şey yok Dayko. Niye? Yo bir şey yok. Değil. Kaç derece? 24 oda sıcaklığı. Ne bileyim amına koyayım kaç derece bunu. Yazmıyor ki bir yerinde. Derece mi yazıyor kasanın içinde? Çalışıyor her şey oğlum bir şey yok. Elini mi koyamıyor? Oğlum nereye koyamıyor bu kasa boyum gibi ki? Nereye koyamıyor elini? Ekran kartına mı? Vallahi bir şey yok. Ne anlamadım. Geliştirme istiyoruz dedik en son. Yok babanın bakayım normal. Bir şey olmaz değil mi lan şurada dur. Yok bir dert yok ya. Ha bir sorun yok. Bayağı hızlı geçiyor.
tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got it.
Devam.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting
Ferit
real.
abi mangal
Got a
yayına mı
job from
geçti?
Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Para yok.
Last time. You
Tamam
hear?
tamam son be.
Chair, please. Sit down.
Onlardan bize de lütfen, onlardan bize de ya.
Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got and should be about right under the circumstances.
Göz mü lan o?
Now jack in. You peruse and choose while I scan.
Pahalı
See what's
markaymış
going
ha
on
bak onu.
inside.
Eller, sinir sistemi, dolaşım sistemi, göz sistemi. Göz sisteminde modifiye uyarısı, elektronik çevre tarama işlerini veren popüler bir siber donanım diyor. Ellerde ne var? Ellerde de balistik ek işlemci, yüksek tesirli silahlarla sekmeli... Oo. Ekle baba bunu. Tamam mı? Göze de bunu ekle baba. Ya onu da yap. Dolaşım sisteminde var mı hocam bir şey? Sağlığın %15 seviyesine düştüğünde sağlığın %'in elektroşok mu göndermeme sağlar? Ver baba, bundan da ver baba. Dur lan, verme lan, yükleme lan. Yükleme lan, 1000 param gitti lan. Geri al, geri al. Allah belanı vermesin ya. 1000 para verdik ona ya. Vallahi 1000 para verdik ha. Zırh mırh, deri altı zırh, topraklama levha. Oğlum neler neler var burada ya. İşletim sistemi alabiliyor musun hocam? RAM falan taktırıyoruz. 25 binmiş, 15 binmiş. Bu parayı nerede kaçacağız? 230. Bu 19 bin kimin? Victor'un kliniğiymiş. İskeletlerde ne var? Titanyum kemik. Ananı sikeyim. Bacak. Tendonlar, çift zıplamak. Oy. Z bıçakları. Ananı sikeyim. Atış sistemi. Goril kolları. Tamam, okey. Bunları taktık işte ya. Şunlar şimdilik bir... Frontal cortex ne demek lan? Ha, beyin, nöro diyor, nöro. Save mi alalım? Alalım save. He, anlık
Mark
kapanış
1, like
yapalım
I
mı?
said. Decent enough
Kaydedemezsin
scanner.
diyorum.
Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in
Birazdan
external
alırız.
lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech too.
Tamam.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here. Just like that. Thanks.
Vallahi bir korktum, bir
Now,
şey oldu
a
ha.
bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Dişi değil
Play by
sanki.
play, though. Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand.
Bayağı içimi rahatlattın bayağı ya.
Lights out for a minute, all right?
Nasıl hocam? Göremiyorum. Kör oldum.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic
İnşallah
in
bilgisayara
action.
bir şey olmadı.
Linking you in.
Heh. Bu iş olmadı ki bu ekran ya.
You
Bunu
might feel a
çıkaralım.
little discomfort at
Bunu
first.
beğenmedim, bunu
Blurred
çıkaralım.
vision, low contrast, glitches.
Aa, benim gözü aldı.
How's it look? Feel all right to you? Gonna keep me waiting all
This is
day.
fantastic, Vic.
Muhteşem.
Oh, beautiful.
Optiris ve onu taramak ne kadar güçlü oldukları çetelerindeki insanlar ya da ooo güzel özellik.
Time for the scanner.
He,
It might
%60
take you
dayanık.
a few seconds to
Ooo.
adjust, but first time's rarely the charm. With anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought
Oğlum
processes.
çok iyi.
Read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Güzel. Okey, polislerin veri tabanına da eriştik.
It ought to work like a
Bu
charm.
el böyle hoş olmadı
Now
sanki
draw your
ya.
weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Aa, oğlum çok iyi.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft
Oğlum
and
çok
circuits.
güzel.
Got the
Oyunun
critter.
bak özellikleri
You're
çok
certified
iyi.
bug
Geliştirmeler falan.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
Bir öğrenelim de
A
baba.
mild stim. Should boost
Yarışı.
neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Teşekkürler.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Borcumuz var, borcumuzu ödeyeceğiz bu adama.
Go on, kid. Show him what you're...
Tribe soktunuz beni, kaydedeyim de şöyle he.
made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Tamam lan, tamam lan.
Line up, you idiot.
Test edelim bakalım. Sivil diyor. Kedi kayıtlı değil. Aa, mevcut değil, görüntüleme izin yok diyor. Anana avradına.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride for you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked, next to Gramsci Burgers.
Tamam.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
V, listen. I've got this delicate
Baba ne
matter.
oluyor?
That's why I
Telefon,
called you.
telefon.
The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain.
Aa, gezer bulduk neyce. Oğlum bu adam ne? Oğlum ben bunu böyle taratmaktan bu oyunu oynayamaz ki artık. Hadi bakalım.
If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene.
Bunlar devriye baba.
But remember, you're not there to execute anybody.
Kemal Allah'ın varsa şu uzun kopmalarını aç, chat spamlayın atsın, delireceğim. Baba modlar bir yerini söylesenize, onu açayım ya öyle bir şey varsa. Bayıltarak eski aya hızlı hack, EMP, tamam okey, bunları öğrendik zaten. Sıkıntı çıkarmadı oyun şimdiye kadar, yo. Ya bu en son olduğunda yani. Hadi hayırlısı bakalım. Dex abimize bak maşallah.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30?
Bir ihtiyar olarak mı? Test falan mı bu?
Some sort of test.
Just a pet topic of mine.
You mean
The hell?
riddles?
No, Mr. V. Ontology.
No.
Alright, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on. I gotta question my own now.
Neden ben biraz anlat dedim ya. Neden ya?
Could have had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could have just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye.
Kim bu?
Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you, but we'll get to that.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Kalemimi kır daha iyi ne demek ya? Hiç diyorum baba. Hiç diyorum. Biraz bir huyuna.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship.
Aa, sevdim o zaman. Vuralım.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Client. What's her thing? Why's she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Betting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Evelyn Parker.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me.
Oh.
Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slotting the shard.
Yarraydı yine çip. Bu çipi ne zaman taksak? Bu çipi vermeyin baba bana.
Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick.
Brick.
I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one merit of the style of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Aha, şirketçi.
Corpo agent. What's she playing at?
Olayımız işe yaradı hikaye.
She's getting around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk.
Sounds like she was waiting on the transport. Got stood up. Monochrome in the bag's probably her chief suspect. Got nothing from him or on him, so she's keeping him just in case. She needs to find the stolen gear before her bosses learn she fucked up.
Well, Mr. V, that is some impressive deduction. Naturally, use that intel as you please, preferably well. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. I'm sending it now.
I think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's
Yine
bar.
bara gidiyoruz.
Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Mr. V.
Efendim Dexter Bey?
Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Sakin bir hayat mı yoksa parlamak mı? Seni de öldüreceğim, haberin olsun. Haberin olsun, sen de bittin yani, onu söyleyeyim. Nam kazanmak, saygınlığı arttırmak, böyle o güzel yeni kapılar açacaktır diyor saygınlık.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nog.
Claimed to want to check our program. But to me it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Tamam, bara gideceğiz işte ya.
You don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Önce kimle görüşeceğim? Müşteriden başlayacağım ben, müşteriden.
Parker. I think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit
İşin
the
olayı baba. Olaya giriş yapıyoruz şu an.
Hasta luego.
CTRL Shift Tab bas FPS açma. FPS'te zaten şu an. CTRL Shift Tab. Ne diyorsun oğlum? Ne yaptınız amına koyayım ya? Mouse geldi ekrana. Nerede gözüküyor baba bu? Heh, gözüküyor şu an, tamam. 62 60 falan diyor. Tamam. Ya nasıl döneceğim geri? Lan! Heh, ananı sikeyim, tamam. Akşam 6 sabah 6 saatleri arasında bara gideyim direkt ya.
So, looks like we found the last honest cop in this city. Her name's Anna Hamill, and whatever she's investigating, it's made her a lot of enemies. She'd do best to cut it out, if you catch my drift. Okay, look, I know how it sounds, but somebody would have taken this gig anyway, right? I don't know. Maybe there's an angle you can play here. Either way, info's attached.
Oynanış kısmında çeşitli var. En altta orada ayarlar var. Oynanış kısmında çeşitli var. Oynanış çeşitli. Oynanış kısmında çeşitli var. En altta orada ayarlar var abi. Oynanış kısmında çeşit var. En altta orada ayarlar var abi. Ne diyorsunuz oğlum ya? Sende yok mu? Allah Allah! Bunlar neci bunlar lan? Oğlum tipler de hep değişik abi birbirinden. Çocuk ne yapıyor lan burada? Sivil. Emma.
New around here?
Burada yenisin galiba. Normalde böyle. Bilmiyorum ki, anlamadım. Ben de öyle değil baba. Benim arabam nerede amına koyayım? Ben niye? Yürüyorum ya. Arabam nerede benim?
Got a rat problem on my block. Who doesn't, right? Thing is, these rats are human-sized. Look just like tiger claws, too. Biggest one is a certain Taki Kenmochi. So do your fixer a solid and neutralize her ass, will ya? Deeds attached.
Ne oldu? Bir görev daha verdi amına koyayım. Sikerim ha adam böyle. Tablası alalım da yerden, bu eve koyarız bunu.
We're closed right now.
Saat. Geri git saat. Oğlum. Akşam 6 sabah 6 saatleri arası diyor. Ananı sikeyim ya. Akşam 6 sabah 6 diyor. Bu araba ne peki? Bizde niye bu arabadan yok birader? 8 güç olunca araba çalabiliyormuşuz lan. Yo, adamına göre mi o? Arabadaki adama göre de olabilir. Bakayım bir. Aynen. Oo, güzelmiş bak.
Screw you.
Selamünaleyküm. Siz ne yapıyorsunuz burada? Bağlılık Mox. Aranıyor falan lan. Daha saatin geçmesini bekleyeceğiz zaten. Saat geçerken şöyle gezinelim map'te baba o zaman. Map'e bakalım bir. Neler var neler yok. İş bitirici diyor. C'de. Buraya yakınız mesela. Ney bu? Dur bakalım. Bu ne? Hızlı seyahat noktalarıymış oğlum bu. Bir şey değil. Gaddarlığı bir suçun kurbanı olmak pek çok nice'in günlük hayatından, bu tür vakalara denk gelirsen karışıp karışmamak senin elinde diyor. Normal yürürken bile bir şeyler olabilir diyor. Denk gelirsen diyor. Hani bir gide. Şurada bir şeyler var. Kaplan pençeleri. Ananı sikerim! Lan ne vuruyorsunuz lan?
Who will take care of my mama?
Polis mi?
Hang him!
I thought I'd never see my kids. Thank you, enough.
Buraya polis gelecek. Şunları toplayıp gidiyorum baba ben. Buradan bir yerden çıkış yok mu lan? Buraya niye girdin? Bura ne lan? Ne oldu? Orada ortalığı yıktık mesela. Alta basılı tut abi normale gitmesi için. Alta basılı tutunca böyle oluyor ama. He, 2 kere basacağız. Tamam, okey. Tamam, çözdüm olayı. Şöyle katanadayız, atıyorum. Sallıyorum ki katanadayız. 2 kere bastın mı hop arkaya. Peki şeyi nasıl yapıyoruz şimdi? Saat geçirmeyi nasıl yapıyoruz? Biz mesela buraya gireceğiz. Ananı sikeyim, ne vurdum kendime ya. Ben eve mesela döneyim. Benim ev buradaymış oğlum zaten. Şura değil mi oğlum benim evim? Nereye gitti amına koyayım? Eve gideyim, film takılırız, döneriz ya geri. Aracımın kendi sürse ya eve. Nerede baba evim? Bu benim araç. Allah Allah. Allah Allah. Böyle oluyormuş oğlum ya. Arabada takıldık. 58-59 şimdi gireceğiz şimdi.
Looking a little put out there, input. Interest you in a preem BD?
Ne diyorsun lan?
Not my first time.
Şirketçi perkleri geldi.
I didn't get in through the front.
Get a load of this one.
Tak.
Rules are simple. Someone catches your eye, you do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box. No recording, no copping feels when the guards ain't looking. In you go.
Have fun, input.
Eyvallah,
Welcome to Lizzie's.
Eyvallah.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
Bu ne hocam? Bunu çalabilir miyim ya? Çalmayayım mı?
You have nothing better to do?
Yok. Oo gençler. Patlıyorsunuz. Selamlar.
I the tiger babe.
Seni yakalarız diyor. Buraya bir gün bir eğlenceye gelelim bugün ya.
Get you something.
Menüde ne var? Gelmişken bir iki bir şey de içelim arkadaşlar şimdi. Lizzy barda bu kadar para varmış ha. Bunları soyabiliyoruz mu lan ileride? %10 azaltır, silahı azaltır diyor. Dur lan bir şey azaltacak bir şey içmeyelim. Kola ver ya bize. Kola. Mısırlı ve limonlu kola ver kola. Kola içelim. Bir tane kola.
So, curious. The name Lizzie's. Is that the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
Now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's bar. Girls were paid right, insured, even had decent security. Good spot all in all.
Ah, stories of the golden days. Inevitable demise and the inevitable drink over sweet memories.
Tall one makes the tall tales easier to swallow.
So, what went wrong?
Tiger Claws shot up Lizzie.
Oh,
Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls, real bad ones. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end.
Ulan az önce öldürdük bunu bilseydik ya şunu
Moxes
ya.
had to make a deal with them. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. The big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. And biz booms to this day.
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture, truly. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite, actually.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one.
O siktir.
Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Kolayı boşaldık kolayı. Neyse kız artistik yapalım tequila.
Only tequila I drink. How do you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Why are we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on.
Yürüyoruz ha yavaştan. Seni bu hayattan kurtaracağım Emeğin.
We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks, we're not here. So.
Özel konuşmaya gidiyoruz.
Really?
Why don't you just tell me the truth?
Ne oluyor ya?
I just told you.
Sikmeseler bari.
Wax. Maybe electrosex.
Böyle tam da sanki o atmosferi de yakalayamadık Evelyn Hanım.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy.
Estağfurullah.
I hope he wasn't overselling.
I'm good at what I do. Got a solid crew on my back too.
Super.
Never once botched a job.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms. Much, much more.
I'm the best, and I know what I'm getting into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
O tarafa geçmesek.
By the way, you work together long? You and Dex?
Yani
I'm waiting.
You writing Dex's bio? Hate to disappoint, but I just don't know much.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job. Curious.
Shit, buzz Dex right now if you're getting cold.
Terso, biraz terso, aynen.
I doubt he'd add anything I haven't already heard. Anything I'd really like to hear, for that matter. There's only one other bunch that's worse than fixers in that respect. Used car salesmen. I'll go with my gut for now.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology.
Veri kaçırma.
But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Kompeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Oh, yine
Arasaka
şirketçi.
seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say, Kompeki in Tokyo still leagues above the rest.
The two are identical to each other.
Japan's staff, huh? The service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington, all the rest act like charity case cousins by comparison.
Well, it's hard to argue with that, true.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top floor.
En üst katta bir
The room's
suite'de.
occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka. In Night City. Guess the scream sheets weren't lying this time.
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town. Please.
Could it be? Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years? Doubt it.
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yuri's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good.
Bazen evet pıt pıt yapıyor.
Even so, still Yorinobu fucking Arasaka. Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch. Aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Nope, don't buy it. Netwatch's integrity rests on their neutrality. Why would they tarnish their rep by procuring stolen goods?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But, in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
So what's Yorinobu do to walk away
Sorular
with?
çok önemli çünkü bu soruların cevap bak içinde cevaplar var. Ona göre de ileride belki muhabbetimiz ona göre değişebilir.
Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Well, likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Heard a bit about Yorinobu. Studied finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably to please his father.
Mm-hmm. Saburo was grooming him to be his successor.
But then Yorinobu cut himself off from the corp. Joined the Steel Dragons, nomads from Tokyo. But they were planning an Arasaka coup, or its downfall.
That flash of youthful rebellion ended like it usually does. Yorinobu returned to the fold.